The bed. Oh my god! How long have I been trapped down there? Jeez, I don't know. Hi, and welcome once more to an exciting Jango channel! Today I met Chuck Norris. I'm actually in the hospital. I'm talking to you guys through astral projection. Aside from that, let's see, what else? I shoved a can up my ass. Man, that was comfortable. And, I'm sinking into the bed. And, then I licked my feet. And, I licked my boots. Then I licked Maul. I licked a spider. Didn't like that. Then I shoved another can up my ass. That was a little bit less comfortable. Then I went on a date with myself. And I have a sudden feeling of impending doom right now. Ah! Oh! Really, I should lock him in a cupboard. Anyways, welcome once again to an exciting episode of Book or Movie! I'm your anchor. Shut up. And today's episode focuses on one of my books, the illustrious Redwall, written by Brian Jacques. Chuckles? I don't know. I can't pronounce French names. Jacques. Thank you. Brian Jacques. Anyways, Redwall. Now, this book was actually made into an animated series.
So it counts.
Yes. So shut up, you freaks.
So I guess today's episode is book or TV series.
Right. And, well, this is one of my favorite books that I found in a bookshelf downstairs. And just decided to read it one day, and, well, you know, history was made. It's a...
Looks really new.
It's... Well, it looks new, but it's... It was published... Well, you can tell by the pages.
Yeah, the pages are sort of yellowy.
Yeah, where's the thingy on here? Oh yeah, copyright 1986.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so this is a pretty old book, but as you can see, it's been mostly untouched.
Yeah.
So, yeah, basically this is about a mouse monk named Matthias. I say Matthias, mind you. And, it's about a special destiny involving a magic sword and a silly shield. It's basically almost like Lord of the Rings, but with anthropomorphized animals.
So it's like a combination of The Secret of Nim and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, and it's frickin' awesome. There's sort of a thing going on about Matthias being a Marty stew, but who cares? It's still a good book regardless.
What the heck's a Marty stew?
It's, you know, Mary Sue?
Yeah.
It's basically the male version of a Mary Sue.
So Brian Jacques was pretending to be a mouse?
No, well, Mary Sues aren't necessarily author avatars.
Oh, okay.
Like, Bella Swan is Mary Sue, but she's also an avatar. Author avatar, sorry.
Or off-the-tar, if you want.
Yeah, if you want to slur things together and sound like an idiot. But, generally, Mary Sues don't have to be author avatars. Most of the times they are, but sometimes they're not.
Okay.
But, in this case, Matthias is supposedly a Marty stew, but...
Well, then, what is a Marty stew?
Well, let's see. Considering what a Mary Sue is, basically a Mary Sue is a female character that... Well, let's take Bella, for instance.
Okay.
She's very beautiful,
What?
But according to the book. According to the book, she's very attractive, but but to her perception, she's dumpy.
Yeah.
But, everyone's falling head over heels for her. The girls want to be her friends. The boys want to go out with her.
I don't think the girls want to be her friends. Unless I was misreading the book.
I don't know, but, still, I mean, there's the whole thing that's like, basically the universe bends around...
Yeah, the
universe bends around the character
right.
to make things work for them without them having to lift a damn finger.
Right, so it's sort of, dang, I had an example and it fell out of my brain.
I mean, I love
It's like I don't know, Speed 2 Cruise Control, where the characters were in the exact right place at the exact right time, and it was all coincidence.
Yeah, there's a... Generally Mary Sue sort of bend the fabric of the universe they're in around them to sort of make things go the way they're supposed to in the favor of them.
Right.
And this can be taken to an extreme, which is referred to as the black hole Sue, where the universe completely collapses in on itself just for them. Which it's seriously bad. Yeah. And I could go through a whole list of the various Sue types. There's Purity Sue, which is basically a troll in Central Park.
Yeah.
It's so sugary, so pure, so just basically everything you could throw in there is so pure and stuff. It just makes you want to hurl.
Yeah, you can feel your blood sugar levels rising.
Yeah, and you can feel your teeth getting new cavities. But at any rate, that's sort of off on a tangent as far as this goes. I really have, I really only saw a little bit of the animated adaptation of this on YouTube, and I didn't like it one bit.
Right.
Like, for one thing, they pronounce... when I first read the book, I imagined the main character's name, Matthias, having his name pronounced, well, as I'm pronouncing it, Matthias. But in the animated thing, they pronounce it as Matthias.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That sounds too much like Messiah.
Exactly. I don't know if that was the intended pronunciation for Brian Jacques, but I pronounce it as Matthias. And I sort of have, after I watched that, I really have to watch myself so I don't end up saying Matthias and then punch myself in the face because I said it. And some things weren't exactly quite tuned with the book, because I think at the final battle, spoilers, the final battle in the cartoon, Clooney,
George Clooney?
No, Clooney the Scourge.
Okay.
I think George Clooney is kind of a scourge, but
not quite a scourge.
But Clooney the Scourge gets his name because of his tail.
Right.
And that's the picture of him right at the top there.
Ooh.
Yeah. See? Right up at the top of the book there, that's Clooney. But at any rate, we call him Looney. But in the animated thing, Clooney held Cornflower hostage, which is, Matthias' love interest.
Right.
But in the book, he held Friar Hugo, who's a fat cook.
Hmm.
He sort of held him under sword point or something. But I think about the same thing happened, is that Matthias dropped a bell on him.
Yay.
Instead of dropping a train, he dropped a bell. That's nice. But anyway, I really didn't see much. And also the animated series sort of went into a little bit of Matthias' backstory. Is in the book, Matthias is an orphan, But in the animated series, they go through the whole... They decided to give him an origin story that, his parents were killed by I think the village he was at was attacked by Clooney, and some of his family was killed, and he ran off, and his sister died for some reason, and he ended up at the Redwall monastery, and that happened. And he was a mute for a while, but then he finally said what his name was, and I died a little inside. But really, what else was there? Accuracies. I really didn't see a whole lot. And that was another thing. In the final battle in the animated adaptation, Matthias shows up in full armor. He doesn't do that in the book. Where the hell did he get the armor from?
Yeah.
Martin the Warrior did not have armor. He just had the sword and the shield. You know,
Right.
This is pretty much how he should have shown up. This is pretty much how he would have shown up at the final battle. You know, just like that. Just in his habit with the sword and the shield and the belt and the scabbard and stuff. Not like not decked out full armor. I don't get that really.
So, I guess the question is, would it have been better if they never adapted it?
Probably, yeah. Because, I mean, you know, it didn't really live up to how the book actually was. I really would have... I'd really just say, if you ever go for a Redwall thing, I just stick with the book. Your imagination will do a lot more than a stupid little adaptation will do. At least they did, the snake, Asmodeus, right, for the most part. That snake was awesome as hell.
So, I'm reminded of another story with mice.
Right.
It's, hang on. Mouse.
Ow!
Sorry.
Oh, Hitler mice.
No.
Oh, Hitler
Jewish mice.
Oh, yeah, Jewish mice with Hitler cats.
Hitler cats.
Right.
Yeah. And, in this one, Volume 2...
Yeah, ow!
There's a little part where the, author... who I forget whose name it is. Art Spiegelman. He's, it's sort of like an intermission, he's talking about the, sort of problems that he's having writing Mouse.
Right.
And there's a point where he says that he's gotten a bunch of offers to make it into a movie or a TV series, but he doesn't want to.
Yeah, a good show, man.
And I totally agree, because it's a graphic novel. There's no reason to...
Yeah, there's really no reason to make a actual, movie or something based on it.
Yeah, and I mean, it would be cool if it was a movie, but I understand that he wouldn't want to make it into a movie.
And this isn't the only, Redwall here isn't the only book in the series.
Well, yeah, because I
I
see here it says it started a saga.
Yeah, 10. This is the 10th anniversary edition.
Right.
I don't even know what the first one was, or when the first one happened. There's several more. I think they might be saying in the back of the book. Oh, there's Brian Jacques himself. He's sideways. But, Elf Quest. It sounds like, some MS Paint Adventures thing. Let's see. Ow, crap, my fingers just got caught. That's still Elf Quest. Come on. That's the end of the book. Come on, that's chapter 15. There we go. Alright, yeah, there's several other books. Mostly about, there's an Outcast of Redwall. About some, let's see, what was some ferret who did something bad. Then there's the Bellmaker who goes to do something, some Bellmaker. And then there's a story about Martin the Warrior, who's featured in this book, and that thing I can't pronounce. Badger Lord, Earthstripe. I thought it said Understripe. But anyways, pretty much, the books are pretty good, I'd say. I don't know, your mileage may vary depending upon what kind of person you are, but for the most part, I really wanted to get other books in the series, but, I'm poor.
Yeah. You could probably go to, alibris.com.
Yeah, that's true.
Shameful plug.
Heh.
But, I got the Lovely Bones it was 99 cents.
Oh, wow.
$3 shipping, so I got it for $5.
Wow, that's pretty nice. I ought to check that place out and see if they have Redwall books.
Alibris.com for all your book needs.
Insert title below. Anyways, well, that pretty much... In conclusion, basically, I suggest reading the book as opposed to looking for the animated thing. I mean, if you're really desperate to see how the animated thing worked out, still read the book first and then check it out and cry. So, with that said, I'm your co-anchor, Darth Vader, and this old git is getting old.
Yay!
And now I shall flop Redwall onto the ground and fly away. Can I play too?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna take these away before. Hang on.
Oh. Oh, the camera's still on. I can do more Jango channel. So it took a